Welcome to this week's episode of the ISP F1 Visa Navigator. My name is Houston Kadhorima. Thank you for finding time to join us. Well, if you're worried that a small mistake in your F1 visa interview could cost you your dream of studying in the US, you are not alone. In this video, I will show you 5 things you should never say in a US F1 student visa interview and explain what to say instead to improve your chances of approval. Now let's get started with the 5 types of statements to avoid in your interview. First is indicating immigrant intent or plans to stay in the US. Never say anything that hints you intend to remain in the United States beyond your studies. For example, if the visa officer asks, "What do you plan to do after completing your master's degree?" do not reply with something like, "I plan to do my PhD immediately at a top US university," or "I will work in the US for a while to gain experience." On the surface, such answers may reflect ambition, but they raise a red flag, suggesting you want to stay in the US longer than your F1 visa allows. Remember, under US law, all visa applicants are presumed to be potential immigrants until you convince the officer otherwise. So stating plans to pursue another degree or work in the US signals possible immigrant intent, which is a leading cause of visa denial. Instead, emphasize your ties to your home country and your plan to return. A better response could be, "After finishing my master's, I intend to return home to Tanzania and work as a lecturer at my alma mater, gaining experience and contributing to academia." This will lay a strong foundation for eventually pursuing a PhD. This kind of answer still mentions your long-term goals, but makes it clear that your immediate plan is to go back home, not to remain in the US. Next is sounding rehearsed or scripted. Avoid giving answers that sound memorized, overly formal, or not in your natural speaking style. For instance, when asked, "Why did you choose this university?" don't rattle off a stiff cliche answer like, "After conducting extensive research, I found that Temple University is a beacon of excellence and offers a robust curriculum aligning perfectly with my career goals." The phrases "beacon of excellence" and "robust curriculum" are not how people speak in everyday conversation, and such overly polished language can make it obvious you are reciting a script. You should prepare for your interview, but don't memorize answers word for word. Better approach could be speak in your own natural voice. For the university question, you might say, "I chose Temple University because it has a strong program in my career. I'm excited about courses like power systems and electromagnetics that align with my career interests. The school's research facilities in renewable energy are outstanding, and its graduates have a great track record in my home country. Plus, the scholarship I received makes it a perfect fit for my budget." This kind of answer is genuine and specific. The other thing is overconfidence or unrealistic ambitions. Confidence is important in a visa interview, but don't cross the line into arrogance or unrealistic claims. Avoid statements that make you seem naive, boastful, or out of touch with reality. For example, if asked, "What do you intend to do with this degree?" don't answer, "After graduation, I will completely revolutionize the energy industry in my country," or "I'm certain I will land a high-paying job at the top-tier US company because this degree will make me the best in my field." These answers sound overconfident and overly ambitious to the point of impossibility. A fresh master's graduate, no matter how skilled, is unlikely to single-handedly change an entire industry overnight, and visa officers know this. Remember, you want to appear confident but not arrogant. Overconfidence can be as detrimental as being too nervous. It may give the impression you are not being entirely truthful or realistic. Better response could be, ground your career plans in reality while still showing ambition. For instance, "This degree will equip me with advanced technical skills for the energy sector. When I return home, I plan to work as a solar energy engineer at a leading firm in my country. I'm excited to apply what I learned to help expand sustainable energy projects back home." This answer shows confidence in the value of your degree and a desire to contribute to your industry without exaggerated bravado. Next is overly polite or formal address. That is overusing sir or madam. While politeness is good, don't overdo it by addressing the visa officer as sir, ma'am, or madam in every sentence. Many international students instinctively use these honorifics out of respect, but in an American context, this can sound strange or overly deferential. For example, saying, "Thank you for that question, sir. The United States, sir, offers a world-class education in my field, and I believe, sir, it will give me the skills I need." This will likely feel unnatural to an American ear. What to do instead? It's perfectly fine to greet the officer with "Good morning, sir" or "ma'am" at the start once. After that, drop the titles and engage in normal conversation. No excessive sirs or madams needed. Polite without sounding like a nervous school child. And lastly, misleading or false information. Providing false or misleading information is one of the fastest ways to get denied. Some applicants think they should hide inconvenient truths. For example, if you asked, "Do you have any family in the US?" the person lies, "No, I don't," even though they have a sibling in the US. Their fear might be that admitting family ties will make the officer assume they will immigrate. In reality, lying is far worse. Consular officers often have ways to verify your answers. Even a small lie or contradiction can result in a visa refusal on the spot. Acing your F1 visa interview isn't about what you should do, but also about what you shouldn't do. Avoiding the 5 mistakes above will greatly improve your odds of a successful interview. At the International Scholars Program, this is exactly what we prepare students to do. Take the next step in your success journey and join our community of bold achievers, and let us guide you from admissions, funding, to visa success and beyond. If you have a bachelor's degree with at least a 2.8 GPA out of 4, and for Uganda 3.8 out of 5, you are eligible to join us, and your high school performance does not matter. Visit our website, that is www.internationalscholarsprogram.com, and grab our program handbook. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, and TikTok, all at International Scholars Program. That's it for this episode. We will see you next week.